When I was in 4th grade, my sister was diagnosed with type 1 diabetic, and my dad also has it, so it wasn't a complete surprise because diabetes passes through a male more often than a female. But she did have a low percentage, and I had a much lower percentage than she did, and so when she was diagnosed, I told my mom that no worries, like Aubrey's not going to get it. It's hard when a child gets it, but her sibling won't have it. And I was just small. Something's not right. And he checked my blood sugar, and it was 536. And my dad just kind of looked at me and hugged me, and then we went to the doctor, and they were basically telling my parents, your second child is diagnosed with type 1 diabetic. I learned the process, and now it's my daily routine. I don't know any different. I probably take somewhere between 5 and 7 shots a day, and I check my blood sugar 4 times a day. So I stick a needle in my body 10 to 12 times a day, I would say. And I think the hardest part for me is the attention, because I don't want to draw attention. I never want anybody to look at me differently or think that I'm incapable of doing something because I have a disease. Last Christmas, I had a kidney stone, and I went to the ER from the pain, and I couldn't stop throwing up because the pain was so intense. They pumped 2 rounds of morphine in me before I didn't feel the pain anymore, and then they released me at like 5 a.m. Christmas Day. And I went home and I went to sleep, and the day after Christmas I woke up and I was completely out. I was not awake, but I walked upstairs. And my body did it. I don't know how, but my brain was off. I don't remember any of it. And I picked up a cup out of the cabinet, and my mom kept calling my name, and she said I was acting weird, and so I ended up dropping the mug on the floor, and it shattered. And then I fell back and hit my head, and my body started like convulsing in front of them. So my mom had to give me this special shot that wakes me up and puts sugar directly in my bloodstream. And so to say that I almost lost my life that day is scary. And my mom saved my life, literally. And if no one had been home for some reason, I would have died. And so my scariest moment is waking up in my dad's arms, listening to him say, "Do you know who you are? Do you know who you are? Do you know who you are?" And I didn't. I shook my head and I couldn't figure it out. I think that life is precious and we only get it once, and I'm here to serve and love others. But I try to use my disease as something that makes me stronger and not something that makes me weaker.